Hello, friends and family. Thank you so much for joining us this morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you're joining us from. We always appreciate your support, whether you're new to this or you've been here for a while or you're just hearing this for the first time. We know time is the greatest, most precious commodity, and so we appreciate you spending time here with us today. So my name is Michelle Ricci, and before I started my Purium superfood journey, I was diagnosed with over 36 chronic and complex autoimmune disorders. It was overwhelming, but since I began this lifestyle almost 5 years ago, I've experienced some truly amazing changes. My hormones have balanced out. My menopause symptoms have completely disappeared, and I've seen anti-aging benefits. That's right, fewer wrinkles, some of my gray hair reversing, my energy is higher, my libido has improved, and my body's natural moisture has returned to normal. Mentally, I feel sharper and my sleep has been incredible. I wake up refreshed, often after having beautiful, vivid dreams, ready to take on the day. And this is after being diagnosed with Crohn's, fibromyalgia, IBS, IBD, Hashimoto's, and the list goes on and on. So, I'm going to start by sharing what our nutrition program reset is. And Louis, you can change the slide. I'm going to start by saying that this is not a diet. I think people need to know this because diets don't work long term. This is a program that is going to help reset your system, nourish, balance, and repair your gut health. It'll help balance out your hormones, like you heard me mention earlier, help the energy, help you sleep better, help you have less joint pain. And I think everyone can benefit from at least one, if not all of these things. Am I right? So, how does this work? This program has 2 meal replacements a day. It covers your breakfast and your lunch, and the only thing you really have to worry about is making dinner. Now, some people decide to bookend their sleep and have this for breakfast and dinner. Either way, you're going to have fantastic results, and the person that invited you here can help you make the decision on which schedule is best for you. So to say that this simplifies your life is an understatement. The meal replacements consists of gut support, protein and power shake, and a special pre and probiotic that is scientifically proven to remove pesticides in the system. Let me show you. So we're going to start moving through some slides now, and I will go through what each one of these is. So when you get your box, it's going to have some info, including a tracker sheet. And we always recommend that you track your journey and take pictures and measurements before you start. You don't have to share them with anyone, but it's nice to see your own before and after and actually track every 10 days your progress. I think it will be astounding for you. You get a lifestyle guide and the support from whoever invited you here, and you'll be added to our Facebook support group with testimonials and recipes and lots of support. Okay, so let's start with the power shake here. You add water, you shake it up, and you go. It's incredibly convenient, gluten-free, delicious, simple, organic, and equivalent to 6 microgreen salads. So are you going to eat 6 microgreen salads for breakfast or lunch? Probably not, but you can have a delicious shake, yeah? So a few things I love about this. It increases the hormone adiponectin. This bitters helps decrease cravings and addiction issues. One of the first things that people say is that their cravings lessen, and it comes on so subtly that you don't even realize it until you go to reach for something and you realize it wasn't what you wanted. So let's move on to the next product. The protein is called the Super Amino 23, and this was designed by a doctor whose patients were comatose, and he needed something so that their muscles wouldn't atrophy when bedridden. These patients of his, actually, he specialized in cancer of the stomach. And so many of them had their stomachs removed. And this has a high, extremely high absorption rate. It doesn't strain the kidneys the way maybe a complex protein might. And what it does is tightens our skin and helps to build muscle. Truly a phenomenal product. Next is our gut support, our biomedic. It helps to reduce inflammation. As a matter of fact, it's proven to reduce the C-reactive protein, which is an inflammation marker in the body, by 75% in just 6 weeks. It also has shown to remove glyphosate from the system by 75% in the same 6 weeks. This balances and repairs the gut while removing this glyphosate, which is the active ingredient in the herbicide Roundup, and it's linked to cancer and infertility and autoimmune and autism and dementia, gluten intolerance, and the list continues. So many incredible stories of Biomedic reducing and even alleviating symptoms related to poor gut health and dietary damage in everyone from children all the way through palliative care. So that's what you do for breakfast and lunch. You have a decent dinner, or like I mentioned earlier, you substitute one of the meals, like having a decent lunch, and the less processed, the better. The more plant strong, the more greater results you're going to have. And the goal here is to alkalize the body. So before bed, we'll move on to our next product, which is our apothecary. This tart cherry helps to clean out the liver. It supports the kidneys to filter the waste in the body and supports your healthy inflammatory response. It's the highest source of naturally occurring melatonin in a food. Now, we produce our own melatonin, but this is the only food that can help our melatonin restores recover. That's it. That's the program. It's simple, it's convenient, you're going to love it, and you get a free chargeable travel blender. It also includes a very gentle parasite cleanser. So we can move to the next slide. This helps with mold and yeast overgrowth as well, and everyone can do it unless you're breastfeeding or pregnant. And in that case, we have a special swap out for you where you can add in the cracked cell chlorella instead of the super cleanser, which is a powerful blood builder and supports healthy cell growth and function for both you and the baby. So, how long should we be on this program and how much does it cost? We recommend for best results, you give your body a 90-day window. When you give yourself at least 90 days, you're going to experience amazing shifts. Your body didn't get in the current state that it's in overnight, so it's not going to transform overnight. But when you give yourself this starting ramp, your body has time to adjust and you can build sustainable, healthy habits. So after the 90 days, some drop down to a maintenance program of one meal replacement a day, usually that morning routine, but most stick with this program long term. We'll help you navigate your goals after the 90 days, and we're here to support you all along the way. So how much does it break down to financially? $12 a day covering everything I went over, and 2 meal replacements a day, saving you time, money on groceries, and shopping and eating out. My husband and I saved well over $600 a month being on this lifestyle. It's really an affordable way to get your health journey started and reach your goals. So, okay, so let's see. Is there another slide, Louie? What's our next slide after this one? Yep. Okay. So we can stay there for a minute. Okay. So enough from me. Let's hear from you. Who here has done the program so far? Who here that is on camera wouldn't mind sharing a little quick share, 2 minutes on your health experience? Please raise your hand. And, I'm going to just reiterate a 2-minute share or less, and make sure that we don't say heal or reverse during our share. So let's see who's got their hands up. Louie, we can take the screen down for a minute and just look at our gallery of beautiful people. Hi, Roxanne. Welcome to the call. I see you jumped on. Hi, Araz. Kelly, I know you're on the call. You still here, Kelly? Yeah. Kelly, would you mind sharing? And then, then we'll go to Roxanne for a 2-minute share. Kelly, let's go ahead and ask you to unmute. There you go. Welcome.
Hey, hey, hey. Sorry, I was just helping someone land in the call a little bit late who was interested. in having some questions answered. So grateful to be here. Love this community. I am on day 39 of the beautiful transformation that you have laid out so wonderfully. And I will tell you that it's been, I mean, I'm looking, even when I look at myself, this doesn't get old because the drop in inflammation has been absolutely extraordinary. And I have been focused on wellness before this came to me 39 days ago, and had lost some inflammation. But this is the girl I remember from my 20s. Like when I like, who is this? Joints, like I have a couple of knees that for decades have been in trouble. And I was even offered a replacement back in 2015 that I said no to. And I can pop around and power walk and do all the things right now. I am sleeping. Sometimes I jokingly say I'm kind of sleeping like a drugged person, and it's kind of true. I wake up with this instant recall of vivid dreams. I know I'm getting some beautiful sleep with that. I remember them all, and some of them are really weird, but I remember they're colorful, they're vivid, and yeah, and I just feel so deeply rested, fall asleep so quickly. What else is going on? What else? Oh, uh, zero from about day 2 or 3, I would say, complete elimination of any kind of craving for anything that I used to love that might trip me up a little bit on my wellness. Like you couldn't pay me to, not because, and I have no desire, but no craving, no wanting, like none of it. I am in love with celery again. I eat tons of fruit and veg. It's all I want. It's been amazing. So deeply satisfying. And I just, yeah, I just I'm trying to picture what my life is going to look and feel like, at the end of 90 days. I mean, this is, life already. I know it after 39 days. And I'm so grateful. I feel amazing.
Amazing. Great job, Kelly. And after only 39 short days on the program. So wonderful. Thanks for your share. We really appreciate you. And, she is not an anomaly. This is something that we hear sometimes within the first week of really people getting better sleep, feeling more energized, and easily within the first 30 days, seeing the decrease in inflammation in their face, brain fog starting to lift. So really, really proud of you, Kelly. Great job sticking with it. And one of the things that I hear always in the first week is the surprise that the cravings have gone away. So I'm really excited for you. And I'm excited for all of you to be able to experience this. And I'd love to hear from Roxanne. So great to see you on the call, Roxanne. Welcome.
Thank you, Michelle. So happy to be here. Thanks for hosting. This is beautiful. And congratulations to, was it Kelly that was just sharing? Congratulations for being on day 39. I think I'm on day like 3,000 something. It's been 9 years for me of utilizing different combinations from our apothecary with the core 4 as the foundation. I got started in my early 20s when I was at a time in my life that I was up against some really gnarly issues with my health. I was a victim, I would say, to cleanse culture. So I had put on some weight. I had an irregular period that was due to hormonal imbalances, and I had cystic acne. And I thought that the solution to that was doing things like the master cleanse. And while I am a huge advocate for fasting, essentially at that time, what I did to myself was put myself on like this yo-yo dieting kind of. And I started to lose weight and then gain the weight back. My skin was worse than ever. I had a completely irregular cycle. I actually ended up getting diagnosed with polycystic ovarian syndrome, which wasn't something that I was willing to accept, nor just start taking a pill for. And so I started to get really curious about holistic solutions. That led me to Purium, and I decided to, give it the first month of consistency. And I also noticed within my first week, huge benefits included that I looked in the mirror, and for the first time since I was like 13, of 7 years of complete cystic acne, I looked in the mirror and was like, my skin looks good today. Which, if you've ever dealt with, those kind of ailments that are really like apparent, that was huge. And then I started to just feel amazing. The weight started to melt off, and I ended up losing over 40 pounds over the course of my first year, on the consistent lifestyle. And for the last 10 years, it's been like my staple of my diet. I'm a world traveler. It's always the first thing that goes in my suitcase. I'm plant-based. I still do eat pretty much everything almost, just aiming always for organic. But Purium is something that has traveled with me all over the world. And no matter where I am, it's so empowering to know that I always have what I need. It nurtured me through pregnancy, and now is something that my son asks for regularly, which I love, that instead of a sugary snack, he insists on having a power shake. And yeah, it's just been a huge blessing in my own life and in my family's life. And I'm so delighted to continue to see more and more people stepping into this lifestyle and all of the tsunami of benefits that come with it.
I love that. Thank you so much, Roxanne. So wonderful to see you. I really appreciate your share. And so that's looking down the road a little bit, right? So I've been on it for 5 years, Roxanne 9. There's some people on the call that have been here for 2 or 3. And it's because our life is better having found a way to get nutrition to ourselves, right? When we rehabilitate our digestive tract, our life becomes easier to digest. Our hormones are made in the gut, men, women, the likes. You don't have to be a female or have heavy menses to see the benefit of this. Everyone can benefit and feel spry again and find that vitality in their life. So I'm so proud of all of you and all of these amazing transformations. It really has to do with giving ourselves the right information and getting nutrition in. We're really bombarded with chemicals all the time. So, this is a way we get to support ourselves when we can't control everything else. This is something that we can control, and it is a lifestyle that we can impart in our family and really have longevity and enjoy each other for our entire lifetime. So we're super excited to have all of you on this journey. We're really excited for all of you being proactive in your health and staying consistent. The gift we are giving ourselves here is the gift of tuning into our bodies, learning to nourish ourselves deeply and take our self-care to the next level so we can better serve our families, our communities. And it's not that the nutrition plan is a miracle pill, it's our bodies are a miracle. Our bodies were designed amazingly well, and they're designed to heal themselves. We just have to add the correct inputs and tools to help create homeostasis and balance. On this program, we're not going to micromanage anyone. But the less processed you eat and the more organic whole foods you eat, like Roxanne was saying, the better results you're going to get, the better the results are going to be. So can you consume alcohol or coffee? I mean, sure, but are you going to get better results if you choose to decrease that? Yes. Our goal is to help you get hydrated on a cellular level through nutrients, not to and drinking more liquid and snacking on fruits and veggies and more living foods and avoiding the foods that we know that cause the inflammation, dairy being one of the main ones. This will help you alkalize quicker. You're going to do amazing things. Use the tracker sheet, take the pictures, lean into the support of whomever invited you here, and set your intentions and goals. So at the end of these calls, we like to share a recipe of the week. And today's recipe is, let's Let's see, what do we have today? Louis is going to share it. Oh, yeah, the beet berry smoothie. You guys, this is amazing. I typically, in my regular rounds of nutrition, don't add anything but cold water because this is such a high quality and a high vibration food. But every once in a while, for a treat, I will add an organic vegan nut milk. So in this is 2 teaspoons of our Can't Beat This, which is wind and solar dehydrated whole coffee berry, along with beets and some other products and foods. And then you would mix this with some frozen organic blueberries, some frozen strawberries, perhaps a peeled orange, and then a little bit of the organic vegan milk to give it that smoothie flavor. So let's see. As a real quick recap, I'm going to show you a visual of the program. So I think that's the next slide, Louis. And let me know in the comments, drop a 2 if you're going to try that recipe at home. Amazing. So thanks everyone who shared their stories, and thank you for being here. And we'll see you right here next Thursday when one of our other amazing leaders and hosts will be presenting, and you can bring anybody that you know that would like to share this journey with you. So we're going to stop the recording now and we'll stay on for some questions.